I got asked this, and I thought it was a relevant question, so I'm gonna make a video on it. Guy said, man, if square sub cone area is king, and the square subwoofer has more cone area, then why don't a lot of people use it? Well, that's a good question, brother. But let me tell you something. When you look at a KICKER sub, the KICKER L7, most of their high-end lines, well, shit, I ain't gonna say they're high-end line. All KICKER subs are designed, engineered, and manufactured by KICKER. I mean, yeah, they're made in China. Don't get no mistake about it. They are made in China. But it's at KICKER's Buildhouse. Unfortunately, the KICKER, Stillwater Designs, which is the original name of the company, they took their technology and they manufacture in over 6 seas because it was cheaper. Yes, that cost Americans jobs, but they don't have a build house that's used by a lot of builders, like a lot of companies. And that's why these subwoofers look very, very similar, because they use a build house, and I'm not gonna know their names, but you know them. They're very popular, a lot of popular brands. They all use the same build house. Well, KICKER subs, all of them, are designed and engineered in Stillwater, Oklahoma, and manufactured by KICKER in China. They have their own build house that is owned by KICKER. That makes no other subs but KICKER subs. Now, the technology that goes into making a square subwoofer is not original to KICKER. KICKER just perfected it. You think back, Extant did a hexagon shape. Think how Phonics got a square. They paying KICKER the licensing to make it work. MTX has a square. They also, KICKER get royalties from that because they perfected it to make it actually work, to play low and loud. So just understand, when some of you just hating about KICKER, man, KICKER sells in Walmart. Well, you getting your sub from a company that gets, and some of them sub manufacturers that you love so much, getting their shit right off the fucking shelf. They walk in the warehouse and talk to them. So you can talk to them to yourself. You say, hey man, I want this to do this. I want that surround. I want that spider landing. I want that basket. I want that motor, that top plate, that bottom plate, that core height, that voice core size. And they get it right off the shelf, and the Chinese people make it for them. And they make it for a lot of other people too. Same damn sub, rebadge and put your name on it. Well, when you get this KICKER L7Q class, just know every single thing on it is manufactured, is engineered and designed by KICKER, and then they make it in China. So that's why when they debuted the Solo X, they say it's not going to come out till next year, because they actually got to send the dies from Stillwater, Oklahoma, to China so they can make the subwoofer in their build house. Not Dental Electronics, not Ginseng, not the build houses that, hell, I'm going to fucking say it, not the build houses that Scar, Sundown, CT Sound, Savard Audio, all these RDS, Nemesis Audio, not these build houses that they go to. They going to send it to their own fucking build house that makes no other subwoofer but KICKER, because KICKER owns the building. KICKER pays the Chinese people over there to do it. So you got a sub that's designed and engineered, not, well, oh yeah, this is what I think I wanted to do, but it's designed and engineered, and from the ground up, they designed and engineered in Oklahoma, and then they send it to their build house in China, because it's cheaper to make it there to keep the price point low. And then they make their sub. So why don't a lot of people use the square subwoofer? For one, it costs a lot. It costs a lot. It's a lot of technology. You imagine making the dies, the machines, it costs a lot. Most of these cardio companies that you love and frequent, they can pretty much, if you hit the lottery, you can come out with your own cardio line. Ace Audio, Resilient Sounds. You come out with your own fucking line. You got enough money, go right over to Alabama, go right over to China, they'll build that stuff, put your name on it. Yeah. This costs money. There's a lot of technology in this. And they still don't charge you an ass load that some subwoofers companies charge you. And don't forget Corn Ass King at the end of the day. Later.